What if I told you that one of the most talked about performances from The Voice knockouts wasn't trending because of drama, controversy, or fan wars, but because the internet genuinely can't decide whether Peyton Kyle just delivered one of the boldest, most self-assured song choices of the season, or whether he took the kind of massive vocal risk that almost cost him the entire round? Because tonight, that's exactly the debate exploding across social media. Some people insist Peyton came out with superstar confidence and stage attitude, the kind of presence you expect from an artist who already understands who he is. Others feel the song choice wasn't the safest choice for a knockout stage where even a tiny slip can send you home. And then there are the fans who strongly believe he just proved he's the dark horse of the entire season, the contestant people underestimated until now. But the real twist? Wait until you hear why some fans are actually upset and why others are already calling him the star of the season before we dive into all the reactions, debates, and the vocal breakdowns. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because it truly helps this channel grow and lets me bring you more deep dive breakdowns of The Voice every single week. All right, let's talk. The moment Peyton stepped onto the stage to perform I Don't Want to Be by Gavin DeGraw, viewers could immediately sense something different. It wasn't just a song. It wasn't just the styling. It was the energy, that sharp mix of adrenaline, emotion, confidence, and a little bit of unpredictability that makes performances exciting before they even start. Some people said they could feel the attitude right away. That edge, that slight swagger, that sense of I know exactly what I'm about to do. Watch me. And viewers love that. Even the visual comparison started instantly. Someone jokingly said he gave off a Logan Paul look. Another viewer said he looked like Freddie Mercury in modern form. Whether those comparisons were serious or playful, they tell one story. Peyton stood out. He didn't blend in. People remembered him. Multiple viewers also pointed out that he didn't just stand there and wait for the big notes. He moved with the rhythm, engaged with the song, and used the stage as if it were already his. Someone expressed that it felt natural, like he was bopping around, flexing a little, and working the crowd before landing those big notes. That combination of looseness and control is rare, and fans notice. This is where things get interesting. Was I Don't Want to Be the right song for Peyton? Some people thought it was an absolutely brilliant pick, full of emotional texture, vocal peaks, gritty edges, and room to show personality. They felt it allowed Peyton to bring character into his voice rather than just singing clean. Safe notes, but others had the opposite reaction. One viewer said they were excited to hear Peyton sing, but didn't love the song choice. Another said they adore him, but wished he'd chosen a track that would highlight his vocal strengths more clearly. A few even stated directly that his competitor won the knockout. So why is this song choice so divisive? Because this is not an easy song, not even for experienced singers. A lot of viewers started explaining exactly why performing this song is such a challenge. The breath work alone requires stamina and precision. It's the type of song where one lazy breath can completely throw off the timing. Someone said it clearly, not an easy song, the brief work is difficult. He did it well. Another viewer added that Gavin DeGraw songs in general are tough because of the unpredictable pitch, jumps, and sudden emotional shifts. Yet they felt Peyton handled it impressively, especially considering the movement and stage confidence he added on top. Many highlighted his vocal range, calling it perfect, amazing, and very controlled. People loved the way he hit the big moments, especially when he centered himself for the breakdown and locked in vocally despite all the movement. A number of reactions focused specifically on breath control, and honestly, they were impressed. Someone said, breath control is very much needed here. And he killed it. And when viewers start acknowledging technical skills at this level, that usually only happens with contestants who seem headed toward the finals. Is Peyton Kyle becoming the star of the season? A lot of fans think so. One viewer didn't even hesitate. They said, he is the star of this season. Others said they'd been following him since the audition rounds and felt this performance just confirmed their instincts. Some people who didn't remember him well before this knockout admitted they were surprised, asking where this professional superstar suddenly came from. This performance wasn't just good. It was memorable. It made people talk. It made people pay attention. And honestly, it made a lot of people start rooting for him. But then, the internet did what it always does. Some people said the song choice was perfect and let him balance emotion with grit. They felt it suited his style completely. But others strongly disagreed. One viewer said, "He's a great singer, but he should have chosen another song." Someone else said the performance was solid, but the song wasn't their favorite. A few criticized the arrangement or felt his competitor delivered a better interpretation. Then came the unexpected theory. Someone joked that maybe Peyton picked this song knowing he wouldn't win, as if he was performing more for exposure than the knockout result. But that theory didn't last long, because the moment someone pointed out that Peyton did win the knockout, the debate flipped again. And that led to even more arguments because some people still believed Austin should have won. That's The Voice for you, one performance. Two sides, no middle ground, no matter which side people were on. Almost everyone noticed the same thing. Peyton looked ready. Fans repeatedly mentioned his confidence, the way he owned the stage, the way he leaned into the rock-inspired energy of the song, and the way he took risks instead of playing it safe. One person said he looked awesome and that the edgy vibe was worth the risk. Another viewer said the entire performance had a strong feel, something that made it enjoyable even beyond the vocals. And let's be honest, this is exactly the kind of quality the voice coaches look for. Not just technical perfection, but star quality. Some people even said he looked like someone who belonged on a larger stage, an artist who already has performance instincts many contestants never develop. There were criticisms, too. One viewer said the song was good, but not the strongest version they've heard. Another felt the band didn't sound the best at night. Someone else said they didn't fully connect with the arrangement. But here's what's interesting. Even with all these critiques, almost everyone still agreed Peyton is a great singer, even when people didn't love the song, the arrangement, or the musical direction. They still praised his tone, his energy, and his vocal control. That kind of consistency and feedback is rare, and usually a sign that a contestant has a naturally appealing voice. The performance that entertained everyone beyond the technical debates. A huge portion of viewers simply enjoyed the performance. They liked the nostalgia of the song. They liked the passion Peyton brought. They liked the tone, the grit, the confidence, the performance as a whole. People were cheering. People were impressed. People were entertained. And for a knockout round, that's exactly what you want to accomplish. Peyton Kyle walked into the knockouts with a risky song, a bold attitude, and a whole lot to prove. And whether people love every moment or question certain choices, one thing is absolutely clear. He made an impact. Some fans believe he's the star of the season. Some think he took a huge risk, but executed it with skill. Others hope he picks different songs moving forward. But almost everyone, no matter their opinion, walked away talking about him, and that is the mark of a real contender. Now I want to hear from you. Did Peyton Kyle win this knockout in your opinion? Was "I Don't Want to Be" the perfect choice, or would you prefer something else? And do you think he has what it takes to make it to the finals? Drop your thoughts below. I read every one of them. And your reactions help shape future videos. If you enjoyed this public reaction deep dive, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next breakdown.